let's take it a notch further and give a shout out to those in the other camp. Believe it or not, even more disgusting than the first. And these are those who celebrate this holiday as if it were a literal event, considering it to be historical. Indeed, the actual moment when Yahweh, or whatever counterpart he employed for the evening, went about and slashed up Egypt in the most grotesque manner. Let's seriously have a moment of silence for these people that actually today, in 2025, those walking among us believe this gruesome event literally occurred, and way beyond that, they celebrate it. Telling. Quite revealing. You know, I try to make it known as much as possible that I understand that most have little time in our fast-paced world to dive into massive books such as the Bible. But I try to encourage anyone, if they're interested, and whether a believer or not, to not feel intimidated by the length or the prose, as you can certainly, immediately find the bad, what should be impossible to adopt right away, right here in the Bible. If you simply take Passover alone and ignore everything else, you have one of the nastiest events that is wholly attributed to this God, Yahweh, right here before you in Exodus 11 and 12. In fact, here's Exodus 11:4. 11:4 states, Moses said, "Thus says the Lord, about midnight I will go out through Egypt. Every firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sits on his throne to the firstborn of the female slave who is behind the handmill, and all the firstborn of the livestock. Then there will be a loud cry throughout the whole land of Egypt, such as never been or will ever be again." I ask you, what kind of person are you to celebrate this? How can one overlook this? Do you realize who this fictional God really is that you're praising? You are advocating for a God who proudly committed this atrocity, and you're advocating for a story that I doubt you would care to advocate if your children or your child had been on the receiving end of Yahweh's sword. So the story of Passover is all you need to know about this God, and it should lead you to condemning the propagation of his existence. Take care.